Hello, my dears. Warm good morning to all of you. So it's been a long time. I have been busy coaching the 12th standard students for their boards. So uh, now in this video, we are going to look at all the important concepts that are related to statistics and probability. So you will have all the conceptual videos and important solved questions and most important topics under probability. So if you have got any doubts, you can feel free to contact me. I have given my number, WhatsApp number in the description. So feel free to contact me and go for a class. We can collectively see and rock and roll together. So yeah, all the very best to you guys. And now let's go into the session. So in this session, we are going to see two chapters, statistics and probability. So statistics is nothing but the collection and processing of data. Probability you would have been learning from your lower grade. So we are going to see all the important concepts and numericals related to that. So now let's go to the session. So here you have got introduction, mean of group data, mode of group data, median of group data. So let's see the conceptual notes which might be very useful for you. So for the calculation of mean, you'll have to use this formula. Summation fi xi by this sigma means summation. Summation fi xi by summation fi. I have solved a question, so you'll be able to understand the concept better from the question. So this is a formula where fi refers to the frequency and xi is the mid value of the class interval. And the second thing is mode. Mode's formula is L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. So I have explained you what are all these things. L is the lower limit of the model class. I have solved a question anyway. L is the lower limit of the model class. H is nothing but the size of the class interval. And F1 is nothing but the frequency of the model class. F0 is nothing but the frequency preceding. Preceding means before. Frequency preceding the model class. And F2 is nothing but the frequency succeeding the model class. So statistics is all about formula. You just have to remember these formulas. And next comes median. Median is L plus N by 2 minus CF whole divided by F into H. So L is the lower limit of the median class and N is the number of observations. In fact, for a group data can also be written as summation Fi. CF is the cumulative frequency actually. So the here while applying you have to use CF of the class preceding the median class. I have solved a question, so you will be able to understand much better from the question. Don't worry if you don't remember, if you don't understand from the formula, you'll be able to understand it really well from your question. And F is nothing but the frequency of the median class, H is the class size. So this is an empirical relationship between mode, mean and median. So that is 3 times median equal to mode plus 2 mean. So this is an empirical relationship. If you are being given any two values, either mode or median or mean or median or mode and mean, you can find the other value easily using this empirical relationship. That is why they have given you the empirical relationship. Okay, next is an example question. I already told you to understand this formulas better when and how to apply. I have solved a question here. Find the mean, median and mode for. I have taken one single question and I have solved all the 3 cases. So now let us look into the first thing. First I have solved mode. It is very easy. This is a question. Age given in years and number of patients. So 5 to 15, 15 to 25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, 45 to 55 and 55 to 65. The frequency values. So they have given here 6, 11, 21, 23, 14 and 5. See, for mode, first you have to find the model class. Model class means highest value of frequency. The highest value of frequency, the class corresponding to the highest value of frequency, that is called the model class. So here you need to find the highest frequency, which is 23. So the class corresponding to it, 35 to 45, is nothing but the model class. That's why I have indicated MC here. So L is the lower limit of the model class, which is 35, and F1 is the frequency of the model class. This is F1, which is 23. F0 is frequency succeeding the model class. Very sorry, F naught is the frequency preceding the model class. Preceding means before. So frequency preceding the model class is 21, F naught is 21, and F2 is nothing but frequency succeeding the model class. Succeeding means after. So F2 is 14, H is 10. That is the difference in the class interval, 45 minus 35, which is 10. Now apply this formula, L plus F1 minus F0 by 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. On substituting these values and simplifying, you will be getting the answer mode as 36.81. I am sure that you all will be able to understand the formula much better with the help of this example. Similarly, we will see the other two. We have calculated first mode. Now we will calculate mean and then go to median. So mean, I have written this as class interval, all these values in the vertical way, 5 to 15, 15 to 25, 25 to 35, 35 to 45, and 45 to 55, and 55 to 65. Fi, I have taken these values vertically and I have given the heading as frequency Fi. Now xi is nothing but the middle value of this class. See, suppose if you are finding difficulty to find the middle value, just take the average of these two. So 15 plus 5 divided by 2, which is 20 by 2, 10. 25 plus 15 divided by 2, 40 by 2, 20. 35 plus 25, 60 by 2, 30. 45 plus 35, 80 by 2, 40. 55 plus 45, 100. 100 by 2, 50. 65 plus 55, 120 by 2, 60. So this is how you have to calculate xi. So Fi xi, you just have to multiply this with this. So 60, 220, 630, 920, 700, 300. Now you have to add everything. That is Fi xi. Summation Fi xi. Summation Fi xi means you have to add all these values and then you have to add all these values. So if you add all these values, you get 2830, and if you add all these values, you get 80. So mean is nothing but the summation Fi xi by summation Fi, which is 2830 divided by 80. That gives you 35.375. That is your final answer. Next we calculate median. For median, you write it vertically just like this and put Fi. And now you have to calculate CF. CF stands for cumulative frequency. See, for calculating CF, write the first value as it is, and then you have to add this to this. So 6 plus 11, 17. 17 plus 21, 38. 38 plus 23, 61. 61 plus 14, 75. 75 plus 5, 80. Ultimately, your value is, if you add everything, if you add all this frequency, you should get 80, which should be the last value here. If the last value is somewhat wrong, then your calculation would have been wrong. You will have to recheck your calculations. Again, I am telling, this final value, final entry in CF and your added value, the total of Fi should be the same. If it is not same, you might have done a mistake, so you have to recheck your calculations. So now here n is 80, so n by 2 is 40. 40 you will have to check whether is there any value 40 in the cumulative frequency class. If it is not there, then you will have to search for the highest value. You will have to search for the highest value which is closer to 40. See, 38 is closer to 40, but you should not take 38 because 38 is less than 40. So you have to take the highest value which is closer to 40, that is 61. So this class, the class corresponding to 61, 35 to 45 will be your median class. I again repeat, n here is 80 by 2 is 40. So search for 40 if it is there. If it is not there, then the class which is closer and also it should be a greater value than 40. So this is 61. This is this 61 corresponding to this class is the median class. So 35 to 45 will be your median class. N by 2, as I told you, it's 40. L here is the lower limit, 35. CF, you will have to take this preceding CF value from your median class. Median class is 35 to 45. So the preceding CF value before 35 to 45 will be your CF. So CF is 38. F is the frequency of the median class. So frequency of the median class is 23. H is the class size, which is 10. Now apply this formula, substitute all the values, so you'll be getting the answer. So this is how you have to calculate mean, median and mode. I think now you guys have understand everything. But there is an alternative way to calculate median. See, now for the same question you have found out the value of mode and also mean. So you know two values. So you can substitute the third value easily from the empirical relation. What is the empirical relation? 3 times median equal to mode plus 2 mean. So you know what is the value of mode. You know what is the value of mean. You just substitute it in the empirical formula to find out the median very easily. That method can also be applied, but I have taught you how to find logically the procedure for median. Okay guys, now we go to the next chapter, probability. Very simple chapter which you have been learning from lower grades. So I have given you a detailed conceptual clarity on probability, how to solve the questions and all. So probability value lies always between 0 and 1. So here you can see 0 less than or equal to P of A less than or equal to 1. And if it is a 1, probability is 1, then it is a sure event. For example, the probability of Thursday coming after Wednesday. The probability of Thursday coming after Wednesday, right after Wednesday, it's a sure event. And the probability of Thursday coming before Wednesday, it's an impossible event, so the probability is 0. So, and if the probability of an event is X, then probability of that event not to happen, that is equal to 1 minus X, because the total probability is 1, so you just have to subtract. Because probability of A, this is the chances of event to happen, and this is the chances of event not to happen. When you add both of them, it should be 1. And if A is an event, then this is the formula to calculate the general form probability, that is favorable outcomes divided by sample space. Now I have given you situations. Dice, when you throw a dice once, so these are all the possible outcomes that you get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So sample space n of s is 6. So probability of odd, so 1, 3, 5, which is 3 out of 6. So that will give you 1 by 2. It's the same as probability of even. Even numbers you have 3, 2, 4, 6. So probability of both odd numbers and as well as even numbers is the same, that is half. Probability of a prime number here is 2, 3 and 5. So probability of prime numbers is 3 by 6, that is also half. So for when a die is thrown twice, so these are all the events. From 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. Still 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. So you have 36 different outcomes. In fact, it can be calculated, the number can be calculated very easily. So when you throw a die once, so the sample space is 6 power 1, which is 6. But when you throw a die twice, the sample space becomes 6 square, which is 36. So these are all the possible 36 events. And when you throw a die thrice, you will get 216. So like that you will have to calculate. So, but sample space of 216, they won't be asking you in your exam because it takes a lot of time to solve. So only till 36 they will be asking you. So doublet, I have chosen an event of getting a doublet. Doublet means identical number on both the days. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. So probability of A, which is event to get doublet, which is 6 out of 36, which is 1 by 6. Suppose if they are asking you probability of not a doublet, you will have to subtract 1 minus 1 by 6. You will have to subtract it from 1 to get the answer. 1 minus 1 by 6, which is 5 by 6. Probability of not getting a doublet. Okay, this is an important question for you. This can be asked in your exam. Leap year. This year is a leap year because it is divisible by 4. So leap year you have got 366 days. So it can be divided like this. 52 weeks into 7 days plus 2. So 52 into 7 will give you 364 plus 2. And non-leap year is 365 days. Similarly, you have got 52 weeks, 52 into 7 plus 1. So probability of any day in a leap year. So any day, for example, if they ask you what is the probability of Tuesday to appear, you have to write it as 2 by 7. Because, see, you have got 7 different combinations. Sunday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, and Saturday and Sunday. So 7 different combinations are there. So if they are asking you Tuesday, Tuesday comes twice. One is on Monday, Tuesday, another one is on Tuesday, Wednesday. So 2 out of 7. Probability of any day in a non-leap year. So this one, you have got 7 days in a week. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So probability of any day, take for example Wednesday to come, it is 1 out of 7. So you just have to be very careful. If they are asking you to find a probability of any day in a leap year, the answer will be 2/7, and the probability of any day in a non-leap year, the answer will be 1/7. Next is a card sum. You got 52 cards, out of which 26 is black and 26 are red. So in the out of this 52 cards, you have 13 diamonds, 13 hearts, 13 clover, and 13 spade. So you have got 4 kings, 2 black kings, 2 red kings. You have got 4 queens, 2 black queens and 2 red queens. You have got 4 jacks, 2 blacks and 2 reds. Total face cards. Face cards is nothing but king plus queen plus jack. So if you add all of them, you get 12. Out of which black face card, you have got 6 if you add all these things. And similarly, red face cards, you add everything, you get 6. So you got additionally 4 aces also. So this is about the cards model. And coin toss. When a coin is tossed once, you have got 2 power 1, which is 2. So those are the 2 events, head and tail. Tossed twice, it is 2 square. So HH, HT, TH and TT. At least one head. At least one head means minimum number of heads should be 1. So minimum number of heads should be 1. Here it is, here it is, here it is. So minimum number of heads should be 1, which is 3. At most one head. At most one head means maximum head has to be only 1. There can be maximum only 1 head. That means what? You can't have any head, or if at all head is there, there has to be only 1 head. So you have got no heads, that should also be included. 1 head and 1 head. So maximum number of heads should be 1. That is also 3 here. So suppose if they ask you what is the probability of at least 1 head to come, when a coin is tossed twice, you will have to write 3/4, and probability of at most 1 head when a coin is tossed twice, that's also 3/4. So when a coin is tossed thrice, NOPS. So these are all the events. So you can calculate. I have explained to you already what is at least and what is at most. Using that, you can calculate it easily. So if you select any number from 10 to 25, here you have to be very careful. So the sample space here will be 16. Sometimes people write it as 15. It is wrong, because you have to include this 10 also. So including 10, in fact, you have got a simple formula. You subtract the end results, 25 minus 10, and add 1 to it. So 25 minus 10 plus 1. So this will give you 16. So this is the way to calculate. Don't write it wrongly. And with this, the chapters are over, and here comes the questions, both statistics and probability. All these questions are from the new edition of the textbook, so you can prepare accordingly. So with this, I hope that you have understood the chapter better. If you have got any doubts on any of the chapters, you can feel free to contact me, book for a class. I have given my number in the I have given my WhatsApp number in the description, so you can feel free to contact me, and all the very best to you guys. Thank you.